All of us have key players in our lives who we need to communicate with, but I have found from being married for, I don't know how long I've been married, but for like a while now, and from running a business with key players, that the biggest obstacle we have to successful relationships and successful businesses is communication. So my husband and I, and also my president of our company and I, have implemented something that has changed the game for us in terms of our communication and avoiding stumbling blocks, and it only takes 10 minutes. So here's what we do, and it's so simple, but the best things always are. On Sunday night, after we put the girls to bed, my husband and I sit down with our calendars for 10 minutes. And even though we share Google Calendar, so I see everything that's on his calendar and he sees everything that's on my calendar, we have two rules. Number one is, during this meeting, we walk through and talk through the entire week, even though we can both see the appointments already, both on our phones. Because what we found is when we don't talk through everything, there are things that each of us knows that the other person doesn't know that we needed to tell them that we didn't. And if we don't, somebody gets left at daycare, somebody gets left without a babysitter, there's no dinner, appointments get missed, people don't show up. Like, it gets very messy very fast. But this 10-minute meeting, we go through literally from Monday through the following Sunday, and sometimes a few days out from there as well, to talk about when do we need a babysitter, who's picking up the kids when, who's in charge of dinner, what meetings do we need to be where? Is there anything we need to prepare in terms of documentation or, a conversation we need to have to prepare for something coming up in the week? What podcast are we doing that week? When are we scheduling it? And we talk through it all to essentially avoid the landmines of the moments when we have all been there, when you're in the moment, you need help, you don't have the resources that you needed, and you're pissed. So because somebody hasn't told you something, or even worse, I find I get more mad at myself, I didn't tell somebody else something. So we get upstream of that. We have the 10-minute conversation on Sunday nights, and I promise, I think it saves us 90% of marital drama that we either used to have or that I see going on around me. We also do a weekly meeting similar that's not about scheduling, but that's just about what's coming down the pike in our company with our company president, Licia, and I believe that also prevents a ton of landmines. So what you need to do, if you want to take action on this, is write down who are the key players in your life. Now, my kids are little, but once they're a little older and have more of their own things going on, we will include them in this weekly scheduling meeting. And of course, we'll make it fun. I actually really love talking about schedules, so it's already fun for me. But who is it? Your kids? Is it your spouse? Is it your co-parent? Is it a partner in business? Who are the key players? So write those people out. And then when would be a good time to make a ritual of honoring yourselves and honoring your lives by sitting down once a week together to talk about what's coming up so that you can put the structures, systems, and support in place to take care of yourself. And what I found is that when we ask for help ahead of time, my saying about it is to ask for help early, often, and kindly. This weekly meeting allows me to ask for help early, often, and kindly because I haven't waited until it's too late to get the help, the support that I need. And also, we know what's going on, so we can organize our lives around it. So I would invite you to have a weekly scheduling meeting or just a weekly check-in with the key players in your life to move through and avoid the roadblocks that are the most common in our lives. So give it a go. Let me know in the comments, what did you think? How does this land with you? And how did it go when you tried it? And of course, subscribe to this video, like it if you liked it, and share it with a friend. And I also send weekly updates that are exclusive to those who are on my email list. So you can head over to katenorthrup.com and join me for that. And I will see you next time.